Hi guys, and welcome back to your twin flame reading for the week. So if you are here, there is a specific message for you, and I often give spiritual advice at the end of my videos once spirit comes through and makes that advice known to me, so stick around to the end. It's a very short video. Now, a lot of this has to do with your soul path. So if you don't know, if you're a twin and you don't know about your divine mission or what you're supposed to do as a couple here on earth, a lot of that's going to make sense here with this reading. So I have a soul path reading below. You can book that on my website, and that's going to tell you what spirit feels are your best talents and attributes, where it can be put, the direction it could go to help the collective or the rest of the people here on earth, and then how best to go about doing that. So if that calls to you, do book that reading below. Okay, so we have the Lover's Path Tarot up here, we have the Tao Oracle, and the Romance Angels Oracle deck. And we're going to start here with this Eight of Arrows in reverse, which traditionally the Sorrow card as the Eight of Swords in the Rider-Waite. But since it's in reverse here, it suggests that, you know, things might not be as bad as they seem right now. So if somebody in this connection, one or both of you, and I feel like it's the feminine, is obsessed with the idea that this person is not with you right now, and it's causing a shift in the other relationships in this person's life. Because this obsession is almost borderline, it's so selfish. This person can't see outside of themselves. And if you're the feminine and this doesn't resonate, then it could be the masculine, take what does and leave the rest. But Spirit is saying this is really the source of your personal issues right now. You cannot see the forest for the trees, and you're letting life and its ups and downs, or its down moments in particular, get the best of you. And then underneath it, we have the Abysmal, number 29, which honestly reduces to 1. So this is asking you to take that brand new start. This is saying if you exist in this energy longer, you're not only going to create more insecurity for yourself, you're going to create panic problems. You might make fear-based or addictive decisions based on this, eating too much, drinking too much, doing other forms of escapism, when really what you need to do is face your fear and have courage to go forth and venture into these dark emotions. What is the real reason here that you're worried about this person never returning? Is it because you feel a little codependent? You've never had to do things on your own? You're beefing up living alone or working alone or being self-sustaining in some way, and that's really scary because we've just had a provider of some kind all of our lives. If that resonates, that might be it. But whatever it is, Spirit is asking you to go within, and it's trying to show you that this is really not an issue at all. It's not as scary as it seems. And for a lot of us, this has to deal with something within the family. So it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this could be an issue of abandonment. One parent walked away. There was a divorce involved. There's something on a deep level that you were not developmentally prepared for, and it created a childhood wound from early age, which you're now bringing over into your relationships. In a lot of ways, this comes out as a person not being able to communicate. So if they had an abusive history, they might be somebody that's more prone to attack someone when confronted with a criticism rather than hear them out. Something in your relationship to yourself has been affected because of your family. And of course, since our twin is that mirror counterpart to us, that's affecting your relationship here, and it's creating a resistance by which produces this Ace of Staves in reverse rather than the Ace of Staves upright. It's preventing you from having this new beginning. So the Ace of Staves traditionally is the Ace of Wands in this deck, and I love this card. I love this beautiful crown on it because it does suggest that that energy of having a new beginning is literally right around the corner. It's just about figuring out how by to get there. So again, that soul path reading is really going to come in handy here. You have to know what direction you're going in order to understand this card. So for those of us that do, this could suggest that we're having a little bit of difficulty in figuring out how to get there, how to start this new venture. And we're feeling a little bit unfocused as well. So I love these clarifying cards because we have number 60, limitation, from the Tao Oracle deck, which is about 6, which is about the humanitarian number in numerology. So it's all about self-discipline and developing an inner practice of some sort, whether that's yoga, or maybe you have a ritual around the full or new moon. Maybe you're part of a women's circle. Maybe you go to therapy. Maybe you have a meditative practice. Maybe you like to smudge your house once in a while. Whatever it is that changes the energies when things hit a low point, when you hit a low point, are going to be very important to figuring out how to move forward and cultivate this peace during chaos. I feel like right now there's this energy in the collective that nothing's going to be okay until you're together with your twin. And that is dangerous, because if you guys get together and you're both chaotic like this relationship is going to separate again. So I think the difference between, existing in a culture of separation and unity, and then finding the unity within and living the unity without is very much predicated at the center of this reading with this card, with our own limitations. And we don't have to be perfect. You see that the angels want us to express our love, to go ahead and make these romantic gestures despite having all of these issues. They're not telling us you have to wait for what you want. They're asking us to continue to do the work while we are building something, whether that's a job, whether that's this new start, whether that's this new relationship with this person, to never stop working on ourselves. Otherwise, at some point, the belief that your relationship is just going to solve all your problems is going to come back to bite you and destroy the connection from within. And these are some harsh, powerful words right now, but I really want to get you to understand the power that you have inside of yourself, regardless of anybody else at this point. Your twin, your karmic twin, your parents, your children, your whomever, siblings, and to understand that it's really about one's own development, which is what we have on the bottom of this deck, this gradual process towards self-actualization and, complete cosmic emergence and unity that is going to allow you to resonate with this great divine love that you're actually interested in obtaining or solidifying, let's say. So this tale has a happy ending because we do have Dionysus and Ariadne here, the Triumph card, which is the World card. So there's some divine timing here at play, and Spirit is basically like, if you keep working on yourself to my satisfaction and you never stop, it's almost like it's saying you're already united with your person, and you just have to feel that. So if you don't feel united within with this person, you're going to continue to being separated in the physical. But if you do feel united within, if you do feel like you're balanced between the masculine and feminine, then you're the ultimate manifester, but you're also ultimately receptive to everything as well. And that's super important to obtaining this kind of union. Greater things await you. So then we have the arousing underneath, again, 51, which reduces to 6, or adds to 6, I should say. So there's big messages here that it's not just about you. This is a humanitarian crisis that we're going through right now. And it's going to need twins in their separate locations or as a unified couple to lead the people in a more loving direction. So we see shock, crisis, upheaval, awe-inspiring, dramatic power shifts. So some of you, I feel like, might even get into union. You're going to heed my words, you're going to do that work, and you're going to get into union very, very soon. And it's going to be on the eve of a storm or a event or situation that feels like it comes on suddenly. Amazing. For the rest of us, this is kind of like a tower moment. This is your last warning before a big wake-up call. And the angels feel like some of it has to deal with cultivating a spiritual practice, or getting over the idea that some people do not see spiritualism as valid because it's not associated with a particular religion. So this is, again, to be strong, to stand in, to understand your own beliefs, to cultivate a set of beliefs, and then to present that to the world without an agenda, but as a reminder that we're all here to serve each other and this great cosmic universe. I think would be a great first step into cultivating one's sense of identity as best as one can, and coexisting in the way that we were sent here to do on another, towards unity and towards a relationship with our twin. So then the last thing I have for you is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I think really there's no perfect way to end this reading. The more you know yourself, the more you can give to somebody else. The more you know yourself, the more you can communicate your needs. And I feel like this is huge here. This is a couple in the collective that really doesn't know who they are and what they want. They have this idea of what they were sent here to do, but they really don't understand the terms of it. They don't understand how it's supposed to manifest. They're existing between these highs and lows of depression, anxiety, and sometimes able to find the middle, but not exactly, because we have these two things pulling at you, whether you're still trying to impress your family and have a more traditional relationship in some way, or you feel that going against the traditions of your family is going against your religion, or vice versa. It's really about these two cards right here. It's about expressing your needs, expressing your love, and showing people that even if your way is different, it's positive. If it is positive, and then kind of holding firm to the middle and being still, cultivating a detached, observing perspective of all the chaos that's going on in humanity right now, and conducting oneself with composure and serenity, and creating a practice of self-renewal and meditation so that we are able to meet whatever challenge is coming for us, inside or outside of our connection. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Monday, we're going to talk about the specific messages your Divine Masculine has for you, so stay tuned for that. And if you'd like to book a reading, you can do so in the description box below. Have a good week, guys.